I can rewrite linear equations in standard form to slope-intercept form. Here's what you need to know. Standard form looks like ax plus by equals c, and slope-intercept form is simply solved for y. In case you tend to forget these types of things, it's okay. These happen to be on your formula sheet for the Milestones EOC test. It is good to be familiar with them, but they will also be given to you when you go to take the Milestones. Sometimes it's helpful to have our equations written in a particular form. For example, slope-intercept form is very useful for graphing without having to find any points first. We can just go ahead straight to graphing. In slope-intercept form, the big thing to remember is that we have solved for y. Let's do an example. Rewrite 8x plus 4y equals 12 in slope-intercept form. So again, slope-intercept form means that we are solving for y. We did this in Unit 2 when we rewrote formulas and equations for a particular variable. We're practicing that here again. This time we're solving for the variable y. I'm going to start with what I'm given, and I'm going to subtract 8x from both sides. Then to finish getting y all alone, I'm going to divide both sides by positive 4. That results in y equals negative 2x plus 3. It does follow this form, y equals mx plus b. My m, or my slope, would be negative 2, and my y-intercept, or b, would be positive 3. Pause and try this one. Rewrite 6x plus 3y equals 9 in slope-intercept form. It's a fancy way of saying you're solving for y. We're going to start with what we're given. Hopefully you subtracted 6x from both sides to isolate the term containing y, and then divided both sides by negative 3 to finish isolating the variable y. The equation y equals 2x minus 3 is our slope-intercept form. Let's rewrite equations in point-slope form into slope-intercept form. Point-slope form looks like this, and again, this is on your formula sheet for the Milestones EOC test. In point-slope form, the big thing to remember is that the notation just looks really silly. The x with the 1 in the floor and the y with the 1 in the floor are the coordinates of your point. The plane y and the plane x are your variables. Slope-intercept form, just to remind you, that's the one that's solved for y. So we're going to be moving from point-slope form into slope-intercept form. Let's rewrite y minus 2 equals 5 times x minus 1 in slope-intercept form. Remember, our end goal is to have it solved for y. We're going to simplify and rearrange to solve for y. Start with what we're given. I'm going to use the distributive property on the right-hand side. Then I'm going to use the addition property to add 2 to both sides. And now I have the equation solved for y. Our slope would be 5 and our y-intercept would be negative 3. Pause and try this one. Rewrite y plus 4 equals 2 times x minus 10 in slope-intercept form. Your end goal is to solve for y. Start with what you're given, distribute on the right-hand side, and then isolate y by subtracting 4 from both sides. If you want more on this topic, be sure to check out the Learning Target spreadsheet for additional resources, videos, and practice.